Definitely, no doubt. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decrees something, this is the decree of Allah. We're not talking about the actions of people. The decree of Allah is something that the believers are happy with, because this is what Allah decreed. Even if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed upon someone after it happened, of course, because we always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for strength and happiness and everything. But if someone as an individual, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed for him to be sick or wounded or to lose his money or whatever there is, you're happy with the qadr of Allah. You're not commanded to be happy that you lost your money, right? But you're happy with the qadr of Allah. There's difference here. When it comes to what happened to you, you don't have to be having a party because you lost your money. You're sad. That's a normal thing. But the qadr of Allah, that Allah decreed that upon you, you're having patience and high level that you're pleased with at all times with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because this happens by the wisdom of Allah. There's a wisdom behind it, that this life is a test. You're not living in this life to enjoy and that's it. So if a person then know how to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala based on this difficulty that he doesn't like, because this is a great and a perfect qadr of Allah, then he will be patient, he will be pleased with Allah, he will still continue to worship Allah, and that means his levels will be elevated, his sins will be forgiven. In the day of judgment, he will enter the Jannah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why the people of in the day of judgment, they would envy the people, those who were severely tested in this life. They will envy them in the day of judgment, those who were tested and they passed the test and they were firm upon their faith and they suffered a great deal in this life, but they were steadfast upon the deen of Allah in the day of judgment, not now. And they should not envy them in this life. Envy is haram anyway, but it's haram to wish for a person to be tested. As we said, this is not permissible to say why these people are being tested. I wish I'm tested like them. No, it's not permissible to say that, but rather ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for safety and for strength and all of that, and make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for them, but not to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be tested and to be tried in this life. But in the hereafter, when people see the rewards from Allah, they would wish that they were like those who were severely tested, when they see the high levels of rewards and goodness that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow upon them.